All right, so this is December 3rd. Um, got a package in the mail from Best Buy. Basically, this is a very disappointing Black Friday this year. So these are the only things I really bought was some 4K movies off of. They had some good deals. Took forever to ship, and they showed up about 4 days early at the wrong address. So I had somebody else drop it off at the house. But yeah, just about 10, 11 Blu-rays, 4K Blu-rays. So let's go ahead and pull these out and go over what I got. Get out of the box. So first up, I got Sonic the Hedgehog. My daughter freaking loves these movies. She saw the second one, which I also picked up in theaters twice, I think. Yeah, I enjoy them. I'm not a Sonic fan. Sega doesn't make sense to me for whatever reason, but these were cheap, and I knew my daughter would love them. So, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. No Time to Die. I really enjoyed this movie when it came out. Watched it in theaters. For whatever reason, never picked it up on Blu-ray or 4K. So they had it on there. I'm like, well, now's about time. So no time to buy it like the present. Next up, Interstellar. I absolutely adore this movie. Have it on Blu-ray. Picked it up on Blu-ray like day one. Figured this would be worth an upgrade. I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan. Funny story with this, my friend and I went and saw Interstellar in theaters, and we had the entire room to ourselves. It was just me and him. Everybody else was watching something in another screen, and we were literally the only people in that screen. So that was probably one of my best theater experiences. But yeah, I freaking love this movie. I can't wait to. One of my goals for next year is to buy a higher end 4K TV, and I cannot wait to see this. Probably like an LG like C2 or whatever it is. I've heard nothing but good things about this on 4K. Next up is Ghost in the Shell. Another classic movie. I freaking love this movie. The little print thing is kind of weird because it's almost like it's too, like the cover is not long enough. But haven't read anything about how well this looks, how good this looks, but I freaking adore Ghost in the Shell. That and Akira are probably like my favorite anime. So I already have it on Blu-ray. Figured to upgrade to 4K. Next up is The Batman. Watched this in theaters and on HBO Max, and I freaking love this movie. His portrayal of Batman is just fantastic. That kind of brooding Kurt Cobain rock star sort of thing. Whenever they reveal the Batmobile, I get chills every time, and especially like whenever I saw it in theaters with the whole experience. It was just like amazing. Yeah, never didn't bother picking it up for whatever reason, but I think they had it for $9 or something. So add that to the collection. Can't wait to see that on higher end TV. Next up is A Clockwork Orange, 50th anniversary. Watch this. This is one of those movies I can't watch like too often. It's every couple didn't have it on Blu-ray or anything. Heard good things about this release. I like the slipcover on it. Yeah, Clockwork Orange. The Northman. My brother and I showed him the trailer and he like wanted to see it so bad. It didn't come to theaters here in my area, and all they ever had, I didn't even know they had a 4K copy because anytime I'd look it up, all it ever brought up was the DVD and the Blu-ray. So yeah, I cannot wait to watch The Northman. It looks phenomenal. So happy to have it on 4K. Next up is Dune. Once again, I just haven't picked up too many Blu-rays or 4K Blu-rays this past year or so. And I saw this in theater and I freaking loved it. I love the one back from the 80s. It's a guilty pleasure, and this one, God, he's such a freaking amazing director. What's his bucket? It's a French dude. They don't have it on here. What the heck? Yeah. Love this movie. Can't wait for the next one. I was so afraid after this like underperformed in the box office that they weren't going to make another one, because I love this movie so much. That and freaking Blade Runner 2049. Just, God, just knows how to make movies. Next up is Nobody. When this released, the trailer released, it never saw it in theaters. Loved the trailer. Watched the trailer like several times. I think it was on HBO Max, but I never bothered watching it. Yeah, I can't wait to check this one out. Finally, Edge of Tomorrow. I remember when it came out in theaters, my friend and I were going like every week trying to watch a movie a week, and this came out. This left theaters just before we started doing that, and I heard good things about it. I picked it up on Blu-ray a couple years ago, and the disc was faulty or something. Like it would get about 25 minutes or so into the movie, and then it would just kind of crap out. So I had the DVD copy with it, but I don't know. I was so aggravated. I just gave the movie to my mother-in-law. Said, "Hey, the Blu-ray doesn't work, but it's got the DVD," and never got around to buying a replacement or anything. So figure, $9. Yeah, I'm fine. Can't wait to finally be able to check this out. And unrelated, it's Black Friday, but it's not Best Buy. But the only thing I bought from Walmart was Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I heard nothing but good things about this movie, and they had it for $10 or whatever. So it's literally the only movie that I picked up at Walmart this year. It was a very disappointing year with movies and games at Walmart. Like, just super disappointing. Yeah, I finally picked up a whole bunch of 4K Blu-rays. So 4K Blu-ray mail day. So yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching.